hair care. So we are about to get this show started. You know, for Crystal, who's always late to everything, I'm making my duty to be on time for this. Because I'm always cutting it close on time. And if I don't tell myself, Crystal, be early, I'm going to be late. Yep. So I feel very accomplished because I've been getting here on time every time. Usually I'm like blowing down people's bottoms on the highway because I'm always late. I always underestimate the time. Yeah. Hey, Marguerite. Hey, Jasmine. So this is the show. It's called Point of View. Most of you have actually been on the live before where you've seen the show from me being on here the last 2 times, but you know, your girl always, I'm always in my content mode. Hi. So the live show does not start until 7:30. I just jumped on early for you guys. So, and Andy's not here to like moderate. So my moderators, I need y'all, please. Thank you. And that was another reason why I said, let me come on early so I could see who's on our moderating. Because you guys get really ruthless in the comments, and I just want to make sure that the comments are not trollavized. Hey, Canada. Hey, UK. So definitely I look more in my profession now. When I'm at work, I'm packaging orders and running a whole facility and also being a formulator and also being a CEO. Yeah, you don't get to see me in this capacity. You get to see me in sneakers, socks, leggings, shorts, jeans. I still try to get dressed, but this is my opportunity to be like dressed. You know what I'm saying? Like dressed. Well, not dressed. I'm not say it like that. Dressed is like a gown, but you know, smart casual. That's the new thing now. Smart casual. Oh my God. Thank you. I love my purple hair. I'm glad I switched from blue. I got bored. I don't know how Spice wears blue all the time, but the blue was given hella boring. Yeah. Yeah. Hella boring. I couldn't do any more blue. I was so over it. And then I'm like, if you know anything about hair color, you know that hair color is, if you don't want to have to do corrective coloring, you have to go with it in a sequence. So I went from red to blue to green, and I stopped putting blue because I know that blue is a bully pigment, and it will literally be it is one of the hardest colors to remove. But going from blue, lightening it slightly, and then going into purple was fairly easy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hair colors that I don't want to try or haven't tried? No, I try all colors now. Now I'm really free with the colors. Super free. My nails. You guys notice I'm growing them back out. I love long nails. I'm just getting back to being myself. That's what it is. I am now, I feel like myself. Can't you guys tell? Don't you guys notice that I smile a lot? I'm real chipper. I mean, I was always real chipper. But, you know, I'm more colorful. Like, if anyone knew me like a decade ago, my nails were 2 times this length, and they were actually my nails, but I had acrylic on it. Like, I've always loved nails. Now, do I get all the colors and all that stuff? No. I still keep it very classic with the ombre. But I think this is probably the longest I might let it get. I don't want to talk to you, you know.
Girl, my girl.
Nobody come in here with that. I don't want to hear nothing. Since your place nice and pack up.
Back.
Because you don't answer the phone.
Girl,
listen, y'all, this is,
like you out of time. It's not my fault. This her fault.
My friend right here. You know what I'm saying? This my little
you
friend
look
right
cute.
here.
You had a good trip.
Yeah, girl, got a little tans. You know what I'm saying?
I see the change.
Girl, I'm gonna call it today now.
I saw you call me, but today was because
you're rich, you're hot.
Girl, please, are you of all the money?
I want to tell us my friend just opened. Y'all, this is what we do. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me speak English. So I want to tell y'all that my friend just opened her recovery house, and she's about to open like 17 more because they done sold out overnight. Hi. Touch it, brother.
Yes, thank you, God.
Our place sell out. Let me in English. Her place is sold out, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
girl,
my rich friend just coming, huh? Let me scoot up.
Listen, well, God put me at the right table because I know who have all the money to take one family to Italy.
Boy, I be like you.
Listen, that's you.
They sit down there like, what the hell they say? Hello. Hi, girl. Look at you looking all cute and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, girl.
Listen, the way I'm stuck in this thing, if we can get this pack in the bag.
You're always looking good.
Thank you.
I love
I'm like, what you came bearing gifts? No, you just came with a basket.
So I just come
you
with
have
stuff.
A good weekend, Blake. You look lost.
I'm just saying. I thought she came bearing gifts, y'all. She came with a basket. Let me show y'all.
I heard,
people walk in with baskets like, oh, I brought something for you. She got shoes in here and a tripod, y'all. It's all right.
Lipstick, my brush,
what?
some hand cream in case we need something.
I'm always ashy, so.
Y'all have big events?
Hey, boo.
Ah, look at it.
Okay.
Loving the purple. Thank you, guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Looking snatched.
Have a good weekend, Kiana.
I was not here.
I know that's right, baby. She said, catch me when you catch me, but I'm Monday through Friday. Don't get it twisted.
You appear much happier. Your disposition is so pleasant. Thank you. Listen. Yeah.
I like those glasses.
You ain't getting them, so don't ask. Walk on.
One.
Where Donnie at?
She's supposed to be there. She the one that did the help.
Well, she hung up.
She was there. She the one that did the help.
She okay? Well, she just woke up?
Well, I forgot that what you call it. I'm filming today. CSS.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, I don't want to talk to her right now because she's giving off crackhead vibes right now, and she's like doped up and stuff. Okay. Well, I'll call you. I'll call y'all when I get off. Nobody call me. Me call you. Bye.
Don't
Love y'all.
call
Bye.
me. I'm going to call you.
Let me turn this thing off because I keep hearing this. Thank you, Dina. Is square your favorite shape? No, I don't even like square. I don't know what this is because this lady jacked my nails. Never mind. It's like a squoval egg kind of looking thing.
I ain't gonna lie. You always have some nice nails.
You know? Hey, y'all. Hold on. Let me come back to you. Well, no. You know what?
Where you got that done in Italy?
Who the hell? Excuse me, y'all. Let me mute y'all for a second. Yes, guys, I muted you guys on purpose. I know everything. I'm sorry. It's not everything that you guys should hear.
So that's not to post that.
No, you can post that. They know I'm very unfiltered. Somebody said, Lord, we went deaf. No, you didn't. I muted it. I'm new. Just subscribed, by the way. Thank you, Tanner. Hi, Tanner. Real question. Okay, that's not a real question. I'm not gonna ask you. You about to get moved. I'm giving Grace 5 seconds. I knew it. Pac did it. You're digging the glasses? Me too. Because the vision is not the best. But I chose to do it the fashionable way and get the Ray-Bans. But they very much so have the prescription lens.
They had a camera too.
Yeah.
Ooh, look
Yeah.
at it.
I love this part. That part is nice, but definitely becoming Crystal's mom and dad. Thank you. Okay, y'all. So shameless plug before all the work starts. No, not yet. All the work starts, right? So don't forget, this week is the final week of the sneak peek, okay? So the sneak peek this week is all 3 serums. The Goddess Hair Repair Serum, the Super G Vital Growth, which is the new name, and the Biotin Boost, also known as the B7 Serum. You get all 3 of those for $39. Come relaunch day. Come National It's Crystal's Business Anniversary Day. Come the best day of the year is full price. So you better go get it right now. I said it. That's it.
My mom loved the pre-shampoo.
Yes.
She loves how it feels. She said, "Oh my goodness, it
Good.
feels so good." She said, and it lasts like that feeling. It lasts a long time.
Yeah, the Soothing Balance, that is one of my
She loves
favorites. Yeah. I used to hate medicated stuff, but now I don't know. When you get more older,
Oh,
more mature. You know, you got like today our refrigerator, the ice maker got fixed. I got excited about stuff like that. You know, I used to get excited about, girl, I'm about to go get these new shoes. Bye-bye. Just like, girl, we're about to get a new dishwasher. Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Everything's working great.
Everything is working out. I want to do that. I want to do that one. That everything is some dance that they do. You ever seen that one? Everything is working out, and then they dance like it's a. We're mature. See, that's why we can't do it. Pac, you said you sound like Tommy from Martin. You know you ain't got no job. You been got paid. Stop being cheap. You guys know I'm just messing with Paul Allen Cook III. Does your product work for all hair types? Absolutely. If you are of Caucasian ethnicity, you have very fine textured hair. The only one that I would not suggest is the Moist Repair, only because it's extremely moisturizing. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's extremely moisturizing and it can be a little heavy.
Oh my God.
You have to hold on.
Junior, I didn't realize you don't even have no hair on.
How didn't you
I
notice?
didn't notice. Yeah? Maybe you had a head tie on.
Oh yeah, I had a do-rag, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Thank you.
I
that's
knew
good.
that. I knew that when she didn't answer the phone. Oh my gosh.
Dang, why didn't we record this?
I
know.
Oh my God.
I just
Put my
knew
phone
it. I just knew it.
Pull her back again
Oh
to
my
make it tight.
gosh.
Can you see you in there?
I
Thank
can
you,
see it.
Star.
It's not recording.
Did she see the baby yet?
Crap. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow, Forrest. I am so sorry to hear that.
Oh, okay. So she didn't get to see the baby yet? Oh my goodness. Okay, but let me text her.
Sheila said, Crystal, I saw your serums online sneak peek. I like to have an anxiety attack. Ran and got it. It's on the way. Thank you. Yes, because myself and one other person shipped 172 orders today in 4 hours.
Yo, you should have come. We can make some extra money.
Rich girl.
Hey, you can never.
Hey,
have
y'all just
money.
act like y'all understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, please.
Girl, me called you earlier, you know. I met the Ford ring
Oh, I
out.
should have been came to that to the warehouse. To the
Oh,
place,
okay.
For real. So I can teeth.
You know, true, you get new car and big house and shit, buy about 16 more.
Please. You don't
Hey, y'all want to see when I pull up and I see her little G-Wagon in the drive? I said little. Let me say it the right way.
Girl.
Her little G-Wagon out there in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have
And
no
I pull up with my
G-Wagon.
little
She's
Geo
lying,
Metro
but
right next to her.
Listen, they know you lying. They know you lying. They know you got all the cars, but you're just buying picking brown old Tesla.
And guess who drove that today to see if gas? I did. She was like, "But mommy, you got a car? Yes, but you have one that I pay for."
Exactly.
Exactly, and it's free gas, and I'm going to use it.
Exactly. Thank you, God.
Oh, y'all! So I'm excited. Our first kind of trade show, I guess. Trade show, which we will be at the Bullseye in Atlanta with Pastor Jamal Bryant, where they're doing a all black event. So that will be our first show
That's awesome.
for Elite Hair Care. I'm super excited, and that is also my anniversary weekend for my brand. So what not a better way than to go and have your first trade show booth in a smaller setting so I can test the theory and see what I need and what I don't need, because I overdo everything.
Yeah, well, I saw you can do it.
This is gonna be Bronner Brothers inside of a church, y'all.
So awesome.
I'm excited. I really am.
That's awesome.
I really, really am. So that's what we're planning for, as well as a relaunch, as well as regular business. And we're just gonna make it work because God is good all the time. Yes, Melissa. So anybody in the Atlanta or surrounding areas, because you know Atlanta is like 12,000 cities. You guys, you know, you're welcome to come. It's actually free entry for everybody except for vendors.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. Can they hear me? Microphone check 1 2. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday, y'all. Get excited. It's Monday. I'm excited because I go to work at 12 tomorrow. Okay, thank you. And I don't have to go into a million orders because I worked hard today. And my sister, who also is my actual office manager, she's out on vacation. So I'm all by myself. So yes, you guys will get to, if you're in the area, definitely come get some photos, come check out the booth. It's free entry, so you don't have to worry about payment to come inside and shop over 120 other black businesses.
Ooh.
Yep, this is a huge event, huge. And if you guys don't know who Jamal Bryant is, he's the one that is leading the blackout for Target and all these other very large corporations who decided to drop DEI and all these good things and all these other things.
Yeah, I took my mic out for a second.
For real, I follow instructions.
You changed the
Oh, guys. Okay, so it's 7:21. I'm going to put you guys on the tripod. You just got to watch from the back, okay? So stay tuned. There was something else that I was supposed to be doing, and I completely forgot. What
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, let me put you guys over there.
How you doing?
We're doing good.
Good.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Mr. Charles.
So, Junie, what you put Mountain Dew in your cup, or you put water in your cup? You gonna share
I'm
some?
good. How are you?
Thank you.
Yours?
Do you see the hole?
Somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I'm done with this one. I'm gonna need some Mountain Dew. No problem. I'll take one. Thank you. All right, y'all. So you're gonna just kind of watch from here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn. How you turn this camera? I'm gonna turn the camera around so that I'm not forced to try to look at y'all. Because it doesn't work out if I have to keep looking at this camera. All right, so y'all just watch from there.
Can I have everyone look at their camera, please? We're all looking at our phone, but the camera's not looking at us. No, thank you. I have some agua in the dirt. Denisha, so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Oh,
Oh, you just trying to break my stuff.
everybody.
You can leave, it's fine.
Not the half moon.
How's everybody feeling?
Oh, wow.
If you want to press that little microphone on the right side, just to mute, so that you don't have to yell.
Okay.
Just a little microphone, you see it?
Yeah.
Did the line go away?
The line went away.
Okay.
The line went away.
It just sits there.
Okay.
All right, y'all, so let's have a great show.
Yes, my favorite cookie.
Those, I like those.
The cream. Sleep, girl.
28 seconds, 28 seconds. 24, 22. I don't see the second process. I don't see the second process. We have no teleprompter. There's no script. Hey, beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in to a all. Hey, beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in to an all new episode of Point of View. It's Monday, it's a brand new week. We're so excited to be here. We want to welcome one of our favorite co-hosts, Crystal Williams. Everybody's our favorite. Hey, girl. You know you were recently in Italy. How was that? Tell us a little about it.
It was awesome. Definitely a culture shock, but the view, just everything was amazing. And it was the year of Jubilee, you guys. If you don't know anything about that.
What part of Italy did you visit?
So we went to Rome first, and then we went to the highest peak in Rome, which is Rocca Priora, where the clouds actually touch the ground. And then we drove to Florence, and we stayed in Florence for the last part of the trip, and drove back to Rome.
I love
It
it.
was nice.
Was it your first time to Italy?
In Italy, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Rome is definitely on my list, y'all, but y'all
It's
know I gotta go
nice.
Greece first.
Yeah, so we have to get into these topics in a second here, but I wanted to talk a little bit about Jubilee really quick. So Crystal just mentioned that it's the year of Jubilee, and so God had kind of was revealing that to me right before that. Crystal called me a couple days before, confirmed it. It was just so awesome. So if you guys don't know anything about the year of Jubilee, definitely check it out because, you know, it has biblical significance, and I believe that it means, well, there was some type of principle that God had, you know, ordained that during the year of Jubilee, whatever you lost had to be restored to you. So this is the year of Jubilee. So we're claiming that everything that was lost, baby, they need to bring it on.
In the name of Jesus.
Real
I receive it, Lord.
Listen, I'm telling you, and I want it all back. So coming up on today's show, NFL star Jaden Daniels and his mom are going viral after this courtside moment. But is it all about being a supportive parent, or has it gone too far? And later in Girlfriend's Guide, we also have Mind, Body, and Soul. You definitely don't want to miss these conversations today, so come on in, join the discussion. You're watching POV. In case you guys missed it, over the weekend, USC basketball star Juju Watkins was spotted having a friendly courtside chat with NFL quarterback Jaden Daniels. It all seemed warm and innocent until Jaden's mom, Regina Jackson, stepped in real quick and sat between them, shutting it right on down. This clip is everywhere, y'all, but let's be real. Was she doing too much?
Yes.
At what point does being protective parent cross the line into being excessive? What
I
y'all
definitely
think?
feel like she was doing too much. Like they was just clearly having a conversation. Like the conversation didn't even seem flirtatious. You know, like it just seemed like they were probably talking about basketball or something. So it's just like, lady, like let them have a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like when parents are like too involved. You know, I don't even know how to really say that, but like, because parents are supposed to be involved, you know, but when you're too involved, like especially in your child's like
Adult life?
or like dating life or whatever, like they're not dating, but like they could potentially date. We don't know, but it's like, dang, like, mom, like, you cramping your style a little bit.
Go ahead. You can't opinionated. Go ahead, give it to us.
I think mom knows her son. I think mom knows girls and women, and I think mom knows herself. So I think that's why she's like, let me get in between these two.
She didn't need to step in between the
No,
kids
I
having a
think she
conversation
did.
like that. They was hanging out.
They look like they
And
were.
you sometimes don't know, you don't know who's in the room.
Yeah.
And that's one of the bigger things. You have to know who's in the room. You don't know if that young lady is gonna be your son's key to another level in life. You don't know what you're blocking for him. While you're worried about the girl
Yeah.
and this relationship thing, number one, you're not dating your son, so you need to stop. You know, a lot of moms are.
Say it again.
Number two, again, every person that he comes in contact with does not necessarily want to have a relation with him. It could be a business conversation and you just sat between them and cost your son $2 million.
Just because it's a female. Literally,
Right.
yeah.
And then women are running the world at this point. When we talk about business, we're in there now.
Yeah, and
So you
then
don't know.
if anybody has, seen or knows Juju at all, she has this infectious smile.
Yeah.
The same way she was smiling courtside, that's her normal smile. She's all teeth. And so at the end of the day, like, I just feel like the mom was doing too much. And I get it, because to a certain extent, I have boys 17 and 18, and I care about who they talk to.
But you're
you
not
also
also
have
in
to-
spotlight like that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. And I hope that it doesn't, long-term create a rift between him and his mom. Because right now he's kind of playing it off like, oh yeah, I bet my mom said that, I bet my mom did that. But this man gotta have a life. But in a recent interview, Jaden's mom was very vocal, stating that she does not play about her son. Let's take a look at this clip.
Girls, them girls, some girl out here, she's got Jamie Jagger's wall, and her mama said, hey honey, you're gonna be the one who's gonna go get him. And I know it sounds crazy, but I guarantee there's someone out there who's trying to get their hooks into Jaden Daniels. So thank God he got a mama like me, because it ain't happening.
But she did say something like that.
Listen, all respect to Jaden Daniels
Right.
and his mom. Beautiful woman, baby, but she looked
Very
like she been
beautiful.
smoking a box of
Please stop.
cigarettes.
Okay, I thought you was gonna say something else.
Mama
What?
knows herself.
Listen, y'all, when I was
Listen.
in high school, my high school sweetheart, Willie, right? He had a mom just like this, and when I tell you, like, he was such a mama's boy, but he was also a church-going boy, so she had him on the right path, you know what I'm saying? But she was too invested in our relationship, and that bothered me so much. It was like she needed to be the third wheel in our relationship, and it bothered me. That wasn't a downfall of our relationship, but it bothered me. So no, it didn't help at all.
Where do you think Willie's at now? You think he married?
Oh, Willie is a cute dog. He got tattoos. He got 2 kids, girl. Willie
Was
took
he
a
married?
whole
Is he
nother
married?
route.
Wow.
I don't think he's married, no. I don't think we're living
Well,
too
I'm
much.
away.
But yeah, no, I think when he got off to college, he just he changed. Like he changed. He's definitely not the church going boy that I was with in high school.
I think that you are creating an environment where your son will no longer be known as being approachable. People are gonna be very scared to approach him, regardless if it's a relationship
Maybe
or
she
not.
wants that though. Maybe she wants them to approach her to get to him.
And sometimes, let's be honest, there's women out there, moms in specific, where they will do that. They want the spotlight. You want what
That's what it
you
seems
want
like with
for your
her.
child. You
Yeah, I'm not
want to be
gonna lie.
known, but you're gonna do it through your son. But what you're
Yeah.
also gonna do is hinder his blessing.
Yeah.
And you're getting in the way, and when people deem you as unapproachable, which I used to be that way so I can talk, it becomes a stigma. And it becomes a point where people are gonna be so afraid to even sit down and talk to him out of worry that, hey, what if his mom steps in? Or hey, what if I end up with a conversation like we were talking about something else when I don't even want to?
So how do we know where to draw the line? Like,
You gotta
how
talk
do
to his
you
mom.
know where to draw the line with protection versus
Right.
overprotecting?
Yeah, but that's true as well. He's a grown man now, and I feel
Yeah.
like it is his responsibility to let his mom know, Mom, you doing a little bit too much. At the end of the day, he the one holding the check.
Oh.
So we know his mom is gonna respect it, you know?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he needs to lay
They
down.
might argue
And
out behind the scenes.
But mom don't take it so easy when you say those things. It's like, oh, well,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
case.
but yeah, I know. Listen, but
It
that's
turns
fine.
ugly, no.
But at the end of the day, there's a way that you can respectfully do it, you know, in a
Yeah.
parent-child relationship. And I feel like there are pivotal moments, even with mothers and daughters, mothers and sons, that need to happen so that we're respectively asserting our adulthood, or your parent is gonna always see you as their little
But
baby.
what if there's
Right.
no way to respectively do that? You try to do respectively, and then it turns into this whole
You have to
thing.
break that
Behind
relationship.
it, don't talk to me, don't call me, blah, blah, blah.
You're gonna have to break that relationship,
really
and the
ugly.
only person that's gonna hurt, really,
Yeah,
is
it
the
hurts the
parent.
kid.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
parent.
it's gonna hurt the parent because he has the money.
Oh.
Do we feel like parents deal with, you know, their daughters' dating lives better than their sons, or do we feel like they're more inserting in their sons'
They're more
dating
inserting
lives?
in the sons because
Yeah.
as women, we are more mature. We mature a lot faster than men,
Mhm.
right? And then a lot of moms, especially if it's their younger son or their only son, they feel like they have to hold their hand. And I'm a mom of 2 boys. So I know the feeling, but I also know that at the end of the day, I'm hindering my son from being able to make grown man decisions. I'm not gonna hold your hand through life, and I cannot walk with you in every step. So my job is to teach you how to be a man. There's not a man to teach you, that's not the worry. But I need you to understand that you need to know how to have the spirit of discernment, number one. If you know that this girl is not good for you, then please, have the common sense that I taught you, or that your father taught you, and move on. But I cannot sit here and hold your hand when you are a millionaire, a multi-millionaire basketball player, or whatever area you're in, football, excuse me. And you are now literally being handheld by your mother at your adult.
And it's
But
so
either
sad.
way, either way, even like you said, still being able to rely on making good decisions.
Right.
Manage him, but don't like, take control.
Micromanage.
Yeah, yeah, and it's sad to see as well, because, you know, you're standing in the way of a possible friendship with Juju Watkins, who has a promising future, to only let some little slithering hussy squeeze in the back door hotel, baby, when you had to get a day off to get your nails done.
But no disrespect, you gotta let your son have these experiences too. We all
Right.
have to experience heartbreak, we have to
Right.
we have to experience this. We know the stove is hot growing up, but we still gotta physically touch it. He's gonna have that, let him have that, you can't block it.
Yeah, she can't show him
Manage
everything.
without micromanaging.
Yeah, we have to take a quick commercial break, but coming up right after this, we have Girlfriend's Guide and Mind, Body, and Soul. Stay tuned, you're watching POV.
What's up, family? Thanks so much for tuning in on social media. It's Monday, and I got a question. So, what is the brokest you have ever been?
Ooh, listen, so this is actually a trending question on social media.
Okay.
So I was going down, I got my own broke stories now, right? Thank God I
Same,
ain't
girl.
no more.
Okay.
But I did see, one that was a pretty good one. I mean, it's a good story to tell, thank God they're triumphant now. But someone had said that they had a $700 electricity bill that was well overdue, and they were so backed up they didn't have a job. They ended up getting a job. Their neighbor in their complex let them run the extension cord to their house for a month, using electricity in the evenings until they were able to pay their bills. So now they did say they can pay their bills a year in advance, so that's a super blessing.
Yes,
Yes.
beautiful blessing.
Yeah.
And thank God for that neighbor, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause I would've been like, and you do what now?
Mine was, that I saw on social media was receipt surfing.
What
So,
is that?
receipt surfing is, I guess, if you're in the parking lot, you're looking for receipts for products, and then you go in the store, and you, find the product, and then you go to the counter, and then have it, you know, returned to you so you can get the money. And the person did it so they could take care of their baby, they could feed their child.
Lord have mercy. Well, if y'all have any stories to tell us, please drop it down in our comments. We would love to hear about when were you the brokest. So, yeah, let's get back to the show.
Welcome part of the show where we talk about all things love, relationships, and everything in between. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide. Let's talk about friendships, because not all of them, not all of them have made it through adulthood.
No,
The
they
question
haven't.
is, did your childhood or college friends survive the journey, or did life take you guys in different directions? It's just a natural part of life. But do we fight to hold on to these lifelong bonds, or,
I
what do you think? Did most of them fade out?
I would have loved to be the person that said that I have had this friend since I was 5. Like I would love to say that I'm still like super close with my like elementary school friends, but when I was in elementary school, first of all, I went to a predominantly white elementary school, and then when I was in the 5th grade, we switched sides and we moved to the other side of the city, and then I went to a predominantly black school. But I moved in my adult years. I moved to Florida, so like I couldn't carry those relationships with me because like I was in transition, they were in transition, everybody was moving, in different directions. So I still keep up with some people via social media, but mostly no. Like, and the friends that I try to hold on to now, girl.
Yeah, every friend that I had in high school, which I could count them on one hand, I can't necessarily say we're not friends. I can call them funny too, but I feel at a certain point, we all just kind of parted ways because my maturity was not their maturity. My choice at that time was to, do whatever, have children, whatever the case may be, and their maturity at that time might have been to be in these streets.
Fix the boys, stay bad.
I did that real young.
Yeah.
So I matured a lot faster, and I'm sorry, but some people you just can't take them on the path with you.
Everybody can't go. That's my favorite saying.
I do agree with that, but I also feel like, having children and kind of looking at kids, even babies sometimes as early as 6 months, 1, 2 years old, you can kind of see that foundationally they are already who they are. And so sometimes when I think about friendships that I had like in 2nd and 3rd grade, when I look at the foundation of the character of who we were then, like I feel like if we really did the work and are really present in these times, that even some of those friendships then were God ordained, and if we still kind of gave it a little bit of water, it can really grow into be something. Because I feel like nothing happens by chance, and so even sometimes some of those people are kind of resurfacing. And I'm also, being, mindful to see where they are right now, but I also respect and see why God allowed me to be their friend in 3rd grade.
I have a friend.
In 3rd grade.
I
What you understand about with me for real?
I have a friend from elementary school, and we still stay in contact from junior high school. And one was my best friend like forever until he passed away. But we had been friends for decades. And I usually keep my friends have stayed with me. I mean, I have like probably about 2 or 3 friends now that we have been friends for over 15 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's 2 male friends.
That is rare.
It is
That's rare.
extremely rare, and I wish and hope that was, my story. And in a way, sometimes it is and can and would be, maybe will be. But it's just interesting to see how life plays out. But also to go back and maybe put a little bit of water on some of those old relationships. I think it's
I'm
not
scared too, because I really don't know what you're coming around here for.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause now we're in our adult years, I didn't have the things that I had back then that I have now. So it's kind of just like, what do you want? When those friends like come back, like those people resurface, I just be like, what do you mean?
I recently had my is it 10-year or I don't even know. I just had my result, okay? And everybody that I was friends with in school, when I saw them, it was like nothing had changed, right? And we all did like, wow, like, we're gonna keep in contact, all this good stuff. And then after I was like, okay, yep, that's great. And I went back to my life because I'm like, nothing's changed. I still felt like, okay, my path is my path. If I see you, great, hey girl, hey guy. But my life just really did a 360, and that's okay too. I feel like that's okay too.
Yeah, it's okay,
It's
yeah.
not required, but, you know, it is what it is. But when we do see each other, hey, how are you? Blah, 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 like nothing has happened,
Yeah.
right?
And
I think that's the important
part.
pick up, right?
Yeah.
That's when you know that was an actual friend.
Yeah.
If we can pick up where we left off and not talk again for a year
Yeah.
and still do this again.
Yeah.
And that's A-okay to me.
Yeah.
That's A-okay.
I love that. I do think, a lot of times we do talk about like what we qualify, friendships as, but, just to make sure that we're all doing the work, to make sure that we're also being the friend that we wanna be and watering those friendships instead of saying, hey, they didn't water me yet, but you can do some watering too. But let's get into our final segment of the day, Mind, Body, and Soul. One of my favorites. So we often hear that marriage comes with health benefits, but let's be real. It's not just about being married, it's about who you're married to. A happy, loving relationship can boost your well-being, but a toxic marriage, that can be worse than being single. In fact, folks are often happier than those stuck in unhappy marriages. So, is marriage really the key to happiness, or is it all about the quality of the relationship?
Quality of relationship.
Quality
Yes,
of
you
the
can't put your
relationship.
happiness in nobody.
Yeah.
You cannot put your whole happiness inside of nobody. Your happiness comes from you.
You have to be happy first.
Exactly.
I think one of the most important and best relationships we can have on this planet, besides with God and ourselves, is with a significant other. I think it's such a blessing. It's wonderful. I haven't had that yet, but I do know that it can be fantastic. But I tell you this, I know this much. When it's toxic, it ain't no good, honey. You ain't gonna be happy. People say, oh, happiness comes from within, and it does, but somebody can make you very unhappy. And sometimes they can make you very happy by the things they do, the things they say, the attention, the love, the affection, and faithfulness and trustworthiness and honesty. So those are things that can make a relationship very happy until, that goes awry, then see what happens.
I see the toxicity test, the little test on social media the other day, and I think I'm gonna share it with you guys as well. I wish I could share it with you guys at home, just to kind of evaluate our relationships and kind of see what's going on. So, some of the questions were like, how to tell if your relationship or your friendship is toxic. And she was saying like, if you get tension in your back, like, when you're talking to them, different things, if you're restless, if you're not sleeping well at night. And I'm like, man, I was evaluating something with my friendship. I'm like, my bad, dude, you haven't ever been around.
That's horrible.
No, man, God, you telling me something.
Oh, God.
But why do we think society puts so much weight on marriages? Why do we think? I know why I put weight on it, but why do we think society does?
Why do you put weight on it?
Because of what the Bible says.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Better married than the burn.
But I also
am
feel society
done.
society has also placed this thing where a lot of women are not in search of a relationship. We just want the marriage, we want the wedding. And then that is when later on they quickly find out that it wasn't about a marriage, it was
And
about
your back start
events.
hurting.
Right,
Yeah.
right, now you're not sleeping at night because you really don't know your partner, all you saw was
Yeah.
glitz and glam.
Yeah.
And then now the time has come for you to actually do the work and actually love your mate.
Yeah.
When you didn't love him in the first place, you just wanted the stage for it.
Mm.
And now marriage has become, it's so short, it's so cliche now because
Yes.
everybody is so short-minded.
Yeah.
And they're not looking at this as a long term. The moment he acts up, I'm done, my schedule.
Oh my God, listen, I talk about that all the time. When I look at my grandparents and the trials and tribulations that they went through. My grandfather's no longer with us, but they stuck it out no
Yeah.
matter what. And now it's like, even the people that I know that are married, every other day, divorce comes up. I'm like, Lord.
But there's a yin and a yang to that, right? Because our grandmothers and mothers and even great grandmothers,
You know what the
they
yin
stuck
was?
it out.
And they never married for love.
Exactly.
My
It
God.
was for
Please.
really a business.
Exactly, yeah, and we married for love and divorce tomorrow, cause we don't know what love is anyways. If it ain't what the Bible say, if it ain't patient, it ain't kind, not judging, not puffed up, doesn't boast, hey. Listen, okay.
I mean,
Okay, so where you go?
well,
No.
I mean, marriage can be difficult, and I do think that sometimes we're just not prepared for it. I mean, I would like to say if we knew about marriage, just even as children, being prepared, being grown up to be good husbands, good wives, I think we would have a better opportunity to stay together, but no one does
Like the
that.
white people do.
Well, I
See,
don't know. if
they're,
they do.
I'm just
But
saying.
they're transactional too, like,
They're transactional, but they're raised up to be husbands and wives, and that's why they
Oh, really? Not
leave.
the white people shoot up the
Is this
schools?
true?
Are you sure?
Oh,
We ain't talking about the lunatics, but I'm talking about the regular.
oh my gosh. Okay.
I have no idea. What time you talking about?
Y'all, I was with y'all for a second, and then you lost me.
Listen, if that's not even up for debate, even when we look at the marriage rates, they married.
Yeah, they married, but are they happy? Are they married for love?
No, they're transactions. They were raised to make sure that you get a husband or a wife that is of a specific genre that they can do for. That is how they are raised. We are raised to look at things like, oh, I love him. Right, but he's broke.
We're gonna wrap on that. That's a wrap for today's show. We just celebrated Women's Month all history long, not the broke men. Okay. If I were to quote from Ayala Von Zon, it's time for you to move, realizing that the thing you are seeking is also seeking you. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching POV weekdays, only here on Afro TV. Bye, y'all.
Why am I over here and I can hear the whole conversation? I'm like, it's a lot going on. And my ADHD would have been like, I'm gonna pop this whole thing out of my ear because I'm about to lose it. I cannot hear that 17 people as I had.
That was rough. Shantae, you should have let whoever June is in the group chat, baby. You tried, and we appreciate you, Lord, but whoa.
Oh boy,
What
wow.
was he doing? He was doing the graphics.
Yeah, doing my whole show, just like TK.
Wow. Has he ever done it before?
No.
She's like, I'm not trying to say nothing.
We don't know how hard it is to, I need to make sure I have water. It's like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, it's supposed to look like tea or something, right? But I'm drinking it with soda. I'm literally coping. It's so good. I had to remind myself, like, no, just to drink it like tea. I literally was drinking it like I'm thirsty.
Lord, I gotta watch this back. I know this.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Yay! We're through it.
All right. Pictures was there.
We sure have not anticipated.
But it's surprising we are wearing super bags.
Because we lost all that time in the front.
Oh, Junior, your phone is just going, your story.
No, please turn it off. That's what I didn't want it to do, is run through people's stories. Lord have mercy.
Uh-oh.
Hate when people think I'm looking at them.
Wait, that's what that does?
Judy was looking at me.
And you go to a story and then you just leave it.
Oh, that means it's really
It'll
long.
run through people's stories.
Oh, so mine says that all night, because I fall asleep with her.
Oh, it be everybody's story. Don't even know.
I don't even know.
Right.
I wonder how something got into my story in the first place. Come here, rich girl.
Oh no! You broke it down?
I did.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Which one
Yeah,
you
we gotta
broke?
hurry up.
And the woman one? Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey.
Thank you. I'm not gonna go back on, but.
You better than me. What I really about
I
Just
just
right
texted
out
her
today.
today.
They told her it was gonna break.
My thumb about to pop off too. They both had cracks in it.
I'm gonna blow it so they can see it. Make it skinny.
Is that?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
tripping.
man.
Sorry.
I see it, it's right there. Just some napkins, I was gonna say some napkins there.
That poor baby.
She broke it.
I'm so squeamish for blood.
Really?
What? It's some on the floor, I don't know.
That's why I could never use, people be talking about using them vaginal cups.
Oh,
The little cup on
you know,
your
I don't understand how it works.
That's-
So that's a no for me.
Never,
Do you have that thing up there to pull it out?
Yeah.
I can hear that.
Yes, imagine blood on your hand.
What we on that?
I could never, it's not that serious. I'm an old school girl, I have a big granny pad on every time.
Me too. First of all, I don't, never.
From the ruler to the tool.
I'm doing tampons.
I used to wear.
Y'all heard that? Your
Yeah.
camera still on? This still on? There, they saw me break a
I
nail.
don't even know, is it, can they actually, are they totting in there?
Damn, y'all saw me break a nail?
Oh, they've been sitting
Forget
there.
that, they help me with my nasty.
Yes, they heard you talk about them.
No,
Oh my God.
No, it's on me.
Left out.
What?
I mean,
Not me either, me either.
and I'm like, up there? What is so unorthodox? We have this
They
guy.
probably in the conference talking about they can normal cup.
Exactly, there's nothing wrong. It's a healthy conversation.
Women, this is what happens, and that's just what it is. How do y'all use that cup?
Ugh. I don't really. First of all, I didn't even understand what it was for the longest time. I'm like, what are you doing? You have insert.
But it's the pudding.
No. You know which one I don't like? Right. I'm a TikTok head, right? I like to watch them. There's people who buy the cloth ones that you're supposed to wash and wash them. The reusable pads that are made from like cotton and all this stuff. And then they wash them and put them on.
Well, I like the period panties.
I buy the pens. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, good for you.
I like the pens.
The period panties, the pad, and the tampon, all three.
I'm just saying, listen, I don't wear granny panties, y'all. I don't.
No, I'm so bad when I sleep at night, once I sleep, I gotta put a towel under my.
That's why
Like dog has pads for the feet, so you know, so I'm done.
That's why I started getting the pens. After I got the team is when it got.
That was rough, bro. That was rough.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, you gotta deal with Julie. Give her finger over you. Oh, good.
That was rough. Thank God that Crystal went to Italy.
I'm like, but when did we say we were gonna talk about that? All right, y'all. I'm out. All right, bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Bye.
I'm like, boy, thank God. Because I'm just, God, it worked out.
Okay.